K-Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so lucky. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Boston Celtics going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. This Cleveland group has been getting things done. They have been a team on a mission this season. Best record in the NBA. We're getting deep into the schedule now, and they continue playing dominant basketball. And guys, this team getting some big help in the form of Freak. He has stepped up and been a big contributor over this recent stretch of games. Shaq, what's been the change for him?
You know, he's playing under control, Ernie. He's not trying to do too much with each possession. You know, he's also being more aggressive, taking the initiative. You know, he's just going at people, the barbecue chicken theory, Ernie. Get out of my way, I'm going to eat you.
Yeah, Freak might be one of my favorite players coming up, Ernie. His teammates are trusting him more, giving him opportunities, trusting that the fact that he could score, and their success as a unit is also increased because of their trust in him.
You know who Freak reminds me of?
Who's that?
Me.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome, maybe the best day of the NBA, Thursday night, and we're happy you could be here with us. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. For the Celtics, their last game a win against the Thunder in Oklahoma City, and that was a serious blowout. Not too many people can claim that they saw that coming.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. The guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
They like go for us, run for us, run.
Let's get a nice clean game, huh?
And so off the tip, it's Boston. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So on the floor for Cleveland, Green in at shooting guard. Hudson is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Hansen in at the 3 spot. Now here's Green to the middle, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
There's the pick. Here's Boyd. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. It's going to be on Freak.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Baseline J on the way. And that one hits back iron. There's the pass to Hunt to the inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Boyd, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And how about the footwork? Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, G.A.
Left his man lunging and reaching for air. That was something else right there. A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Irving against Thomas. Passes it to Richards. Outside Thomas. Pass to Hunt. Goes up on the wing, and the shot is long. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. First free throw is good. He makes 1 of 2 that time. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against the Suns.
How about the rhythm they got into offensively there? No doubt in my mind what the result was going to be once they started to play.
Really impressive, partner, because they simply put it on cruise control.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line. Cleveland shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And that one falls for Irving. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. It's stolen by Green. And he dunks it down.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Here's Hunt. The Cavaliers making the shot. Thomas passes to Boyd. Rob. Outside, Green. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
To the paint, they need this. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Really nice dime dropping there. Playmaking ability is exactly what you get from Isaiah Thomas.
Green kicks to Love. Another three for Cleveland.
They've got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
It's been a complete technical dominant performance out here. They are in a zone.
Good.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Hudson the pass to Hansen. Oh, wide open look for Love. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
And that's going to increase the field goal percentage even more. They are a huge edge in that category.
And that's because they've been playing smart basketball. I mean, they've been very patient offensively, and their shot selection has been superb.
And now let's check in on the two guards from around the league and see which one of them is playing the stingiest defense over the span of the last 10 games. Freak number one.
You know, he's often forced to guard the opposition's top player on the perimeter, and still he's made his way all the way up the steals list.
I tell you what, I think he relishes those difficult assignments. I mean, he's such an intense competitor. Defense is what drives him.
To the middle, it's tipped. Tries it from 19. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
Irving dishes to Green. And the shot no good, a bit short.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
That bucket in no time at all. 8 points for him.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Now, here's Green. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Green, the screen. Irving attacking Hudson. Second chance shot. And it's Green missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Cavaliers?
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
And Augustine kicks to Green. Love up top for three. That's good. Love's got 8.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the three ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
And the Celtics with possession here. 8-point game.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number one for them right now.
And Green gets it to go.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Here's Love, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
For Boston, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Jones up top, headed by Augustine. Clock at 6. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Sherman. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Green. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
That's good from Green. We've got 28 seconds left here in the first quarter. Stolen away. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Finished off the break.
Now that's a momentum shifter there. The steal leading straight to a quick bucket.
Yeah, and a great way, Clark, to capitalize on the turnover. Don't waste any time. Get the ball right up the court.
To the right side. Look from Love. Misses the chippy right there. They're scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Cleveland ahead. They lead by 9. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
It's just been a long-range battle for them and one that they're winning right now.
Yeah, sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game marks the start of a 5-game homestand, the longest of the season. Green left side. No good with the hook shot. Celtics trail by 9. And for Cleveland, Green, he's in at shooting guard. He's out there with Irving. And it's Love in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Gerbeau. 4 on the shot clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And for Boston.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Suns played some outstanding basketball. He ended up with 50 points, and as he had the typical big game assist-wise, finding open men to come away with a healthy assist total, too. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
The Celtics have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. And the first one drops. Thomas checked in for the Celtics. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Irving. Really played well against Phoenix in his last outing. Picked away. Inside. Here's Boyd. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Pocket 6. Pass to Slaughter. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And he gets it to go. 17 points for Freak.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Reynolds. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Thomas, that's good.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Outside Irving. Green, the pass to Hudson. Here's Hansen. They kick it out to Green. There's the pass to Hansen. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Here we go, Boston. Now coming to the Celtics Panther.
We're at the break in the action. Let's show you the teams that have been making their opponents work especially hard over the past 10 games. The Cavaliers, number 1.
The teams they've faced over the last 10 have to be wondering how long this brutal defense is going to last. There's no let-up in these teams. They play with tenacity throughout.
Passes it to Boyd. Terrific design on the pick play. He lays it in. 16 points for him.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
That's good. 19 points for Freak.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Boston with the ball. Trailing by 4. The Cavaliers beat them last time when these two teams met in Cleveland.
Yeah, their defense got sliced. Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam.
They've done their part here to run down a lot of missed shots. A solid rebounding effort.
Yeah, energy has been the difference, and they're fighting for every...
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
Double team on Thomas. Pass to Boyd. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
The points just keep coming for him this quarter. And just at the right time, too, as they try to narrow the deficit.
And here we can check out the story on Kyrie Irving. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. First in free throw percentage, second in three-point field goal percentage, and also his field goal percentage is up in the top 5. Tremendously efficient at finishing plays at the basket.
And it's nice when you've got a guy who doesn't miss much from the line. You just keep the ball in his hands in clutch situations. He's been automatic this season.
Outside, Jones. There's 1:40 left in the first half. Down low, here's Richards. Green with the block. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And pushing it up, here's Boston. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Dudley's checked in, and it's Burke in for Green. Here's Blackman. And that one's drained from the low block. And the Cavaliers lead by 8. And here's Jones. A 17-point game for him in the win against Oklahoma City.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
It's a pick by Love.
Move the ball.
Augustine dishes to Love. The basket is good. The assist from Augustine. Augustine's got his 3rd assist on the night. There's a screen. Jones drives in. Hunt the pass to Richards. Makes it off the glass.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Cleveland moving it around. It's a pick by Love. Here's Dudley. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Jones, the pass to Hunt. Fades and shoots. No good. In and out off the rim. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Cavaliers lead by 8. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, what a great job you did, both moving the ball and passing it and scoring it. What has been the key for you to this point?
I don't really think there's been a key. That's what you're supposed to do in a basketball court, right? I guess the one other thing is rebound, so I'll try to focus on that for next time.
Good luck with that, young man. Kevin, a young talent looking to do whatever it takes to make it in the NBA.
Thank you for the great interview, Doris. We'll be back for the 3rd quarter of basketball following halftime.
All right, men, we've done a good job in the first half of taking the momentum and being assertive with our style of play. They look absolutely helpless out there to contain our low-post offense. And the more that continues in the second half, the more beat up and dejected they're going to be. One thing I liked, our passing, getting a lot of assists. Unselfish passing can get us into a nice rhythm, and that's how we get ourselves on a run. And let me touch on tempo for a second. We're not out to use the whole shot clock, but I would like to see us get set up offensively. That's it for now, guys. Let's go get that W.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he was in attack mode from the word go. Came out very aggressively in that first half.
Take a look at his shot chart. It looks like the ink spilled right at the rim. No reason for him to settle for anything less.
Checking out the group for David Black to start the second half. Green in a 2-guard. Kevin Love out there with Hudson. Then there's Irving. And it's Hansen in at the small forward position. And it's Love missing.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Kept alive by Boston. Back to Thomas. Fires for 3. Good D by Irving.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Here's Hansen. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. He's got 7.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Out to the right wing. Boyd. Green with the block.
Well, that's a lot of bricks by them early in the second. Only 1 make on 5 tries so far in the second half. taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Pass to Hunt. Back to Thomas. The pass to Boyd. A three. That's a basket. His 8th from the field. 8 of 14.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
Irving kicks to Green. Kicks it out to Love. And again, it's Cleveland.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, the head coach for the Celtics, had some instruction for his guys during that break. He said to them, goal number 1 is to drive the lane and put pressure on them inside. That's where he wants their scoring to come from. The other thing he stressed was the need to be disciplined on offense. He asked for good ball movement and good shot selection. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
And thank you for that, Doris. Irving dishes to Green. Irving passes to Green. Inside, Love kicks to Hudson. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Love, no good. Celtics trail by 9. Here's Leach. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. He's got 7.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Irving kicks to Green. Here's Hudson. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. And the Cavaliers lead by 9. Irving against Thomas. Off target at the rim.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
That's good. And it's an 11-point Cavalier lead.
He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
Block shots, a stat that sometimes doesn't tell the whole story. Big-time shot blockers aren't always elite defenders. And then the opposite is true. Their block shot totals don't quite capture that great impact they really have defensively.
You know, and Akeem the Dream, certainly one of the greatest all-around players to have ever played the game. An endless array of offensive moves down low, no doubt. And defensively, his numbers speak for themselves. I mean, almost 4,000 career blocks, 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards, just a legendary low-post defender.
Outside, Green. Passes to Hansen. On the wing, Irving. The shot from the low post is good. And that's now 29 points for Freak. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've got down in transition.
Here's Thomas. Love grabs the board. Love's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside, Irving. It's stolen. Reynolds passes to Richards. Green with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 13. Pass to Slaughter. Right side, Green. Power down with both hands.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
Oh, from long range, we've got a set of point guards here that have been extremely hot. Those are their three-point percentages for the last 10 games. Kyrie Irving is second.
A lot of point guards in the NBA don't get enough credit for how well they shoot the basketball. So give this group their due. Some outstanding long-range shooters.
No doubt about it. And being as accurate from three-point land as these guys are makes them that much more valuable as point guards. Opposing defenses have to worry about their passing and their shooting.
Out left to the wing. Here's the three. And again, Boston with the triple.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
Another shot. They kick it out to Green. And that one is hammered home.
I tell you what, you got to love his aggressiveness finishing inside like that.
Well, his leaping ability, Clark, gives him a great advantage.
And that's why they look to get him the ball around the rim. It's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Shippo, he's guarded by Dudley. And yes, sir, that one drops. 13 points in the game.
Well, you look at the scoreboard and you realize how much he's already contributed. You really have to wonder how bad it might be if he weren't doing the job he's done so far.
Tell you what, this is some serious showmanship here. Loving that tomahawk.
Clark, he came with force, and that's not just getting 2 points. He was sending a message.
Making a statement.
And also a momentum shifter. I mean, the energy, you can see it. Take a look at the bench. Those guys are fired up. That makes you want to fight. And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Knocks it loose.
Really, it's about valuing the possession. It seems like he's trying to manufacture offense out there rather than just letting the play develop.
Here's Sherman, and the Celtics hit again from deep. Here's Augustine. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Now, here's Green. He's guarded closely, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
That's his second personal foul.
Cleveland shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe. Celtics trail by 11. Jones drives in. Pass to Hunt. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. This is his first trip to the line tonight, and the first one at the line is good.
Shooting for Boston.
That one misses. Here's Green. No good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Cavaliers on top.
Let's take them back.
Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth.
94. As the preacher takes the pulpit, fix your coat, prepare for 40 below spit. 7 days of heaven's ways.
Boston shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Thomas against Irving. And stolen by Irving. Here we go, one-on-one. And for the Cavaliers, Green in at shooting guard. Hudson is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Irving. And it's Slaughter in at the 3. Green with the ball. Now Thomas defending.
That's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Can't connect from 14 feet out.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And they're giving themselves extra possessions and have taken advantage of it, and that's critical. You can shoot a few lesser percentage if you're getting more opportunities at the rim.
Near the three-point line, it's Love, and a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. Here's Boyd. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. He's got 26.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense is just not closing out quick enough.
The drive by Green. The kick out to Irving. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Cavaliers lead by 12.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Cavaliers making a switch here.
Courtney Hansen.
Boyd, guarded by Green. Here's Boyd, and he uses the glass on the layup. 28 points for him.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
And Green slams it in.
Boy, he is such a ridiculous dunker.
High riser, no doubt about it.
Goodness, I mean, you've come to expect plays like that from him, and folks, that never gets old.
Outside Thomas. Now the pass to Boyd. There's the 3, and he gets it to go.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Here's Green, and he banks in the layup. Green's got 41.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
They set the pick. Layup off the pick. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Freak. That's his 3rd person, the team's second. Shooting for Boston, Jake Boyd. At the line with 1 shot.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. Irving kicks to Green.
Can't stop this. I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play.
And you can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
5 to shoot. Green with the block.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he'd shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
And a missed layup. Celtics trail by 10. Here's Boyd. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. He's got 36.
He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of quarter.
The drive by Green, and he goes in for the dunk.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Passes it to Boyd. Fires the 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Love's got 6 rebounds in the game. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And it's Green with the jam.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, the head coach for the Celtics, had some instruction for his guys during that break. No surprise, really. The turnover situation was the focus. He told them, listen, we're giving it away, guys. We've got to protect the ball, play within ourselves, and get quality shots. Kevin?
Boyd, the pass to Hunt. Banked in off the glass.
This game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting.
The Cavaliers leading by 10. Irving kicks to Green. He dishes it to Hudson for the 3, and it's Kevin Love with the 3.
for 3.
Love's got 21.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Thomas passes to Boyd. The Celtics working the ball around now. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Richards. Tries it from the top of the key. Shot is no good. Cleveland's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Irving drives in, takes the assist, and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
1:56 left in the fourth quarter. There's the pass to Boyd. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got his 7th assist in the game.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
My goodness, he sure can get off the ground.
One of the best in the business for sure. You're right.
I'll tell you what, he is an imposing finisher around the rim. He makes it look a little too easy.
Green with the block.
Yeah, and that's been the story of the game. I mean, the rebounding has been very one-sided.
Yeah, and they've been on the winning end. I mean, effort is one thing you can always control in addition to attitude. I would credit this lead to force of will.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Cavaliers.
Clark, their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
Yeah, Kevin, they had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
They really do. I mean, there's one more game to play in this season series, and barring any major changes to their team, I'd have to believe the sweep will be in order.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Green. And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
Wide open look, and the shot is good.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of serve.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, exactly. They got to be happy with the outcome here.
Elated, you're right. Off target with his 3. And the foul called on Freak. That's his 4th. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, the outcome of this one never really in doubt tonight. Would you say that this is one of the better performances by this team this year?
It sure felt like it, yeah. It's just nice to see exactly what this team is capable of when we all execute like we know we can. Makes me excited to get the next game started so we can build on this win.
Well done. Kevin, a young man always looking for more.
Doris, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. Now we send you to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who's standing by in our studio.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Jordan, player of the game, it was nothing short of a professional, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points.
He was literally unstoppable tonight, Ernie. With that kind of performance, it's going to be hard to repeat it.
There was nothing they could do on the road and completely control the action like he did. Only a few players could do that, Ernie. I'm impressed.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.